Oh, good day, everybody. Welcome back to the Pokehistorian. I'm your host, Maddox. This is the show where sometimes we turn on the Dex app and we look at really cool Pokemon cards. And today, we're going to be looking at Pokemon cards that I am going to be hunting for at Collecticon Orlando, Florida next weekend. I just finished making this list and I thought it'd be fun to share it with you all. Also, if you're going to be at Collecticon next week and you see me, come over and say, hey, we can chat, we can trade cards, we can go hunt for cards, all that good stuff. It's always fun to meet new people, so definitely come over and say hi. And without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at these cards, shall we? Here we go. Okay, first up on the list, we got the Fan Club Porygon, a very old and very rare Japanese promo. I want to get this card because as the Pokehistorian, I definitely value rare and old cards very, very much. Plus, I really like the artwork for this Porygon. Porygon is kind of one of my favorite Pokemon, probably put it in my top 20. We're going to see if I can find it. Last year I found a copy. However, I had already bought a copy of a Masaki Gengar, so my funds were pretty much depleted. This year, if I see this card and it's something fairly reasonable considering what this card is, I probably will end up picking one up. But I'm going to bring a lot of trade value stuff, so hopefully I won't have to pay too much out of pocket for it. We'll see. See if I even find it. All right, next up we got Erica's Dragonair from Gym Heroes. I've been looking to pull the trigger on this card for years, and I just never do it. And I'm hoping this year at Collecticon will be the year that I actually just go, screw it, I'm buying it. Because I really do like this artwork by Nishida. Dragonair is a gorgeous Pokemon. Tends to always have great artwork, so we're going to see if we get this one this year. Next up, we got Light Togetic. So I was looking through my Neo Destiny cards, and I realized I've pretty much got almost all of the Light Pokemon, except for this Light Togetic and one other card on this list. So if I see this card and it's not insanely expensive, I may just pick one up. Also, I like Togetic. Great artwork by Kimura here. Alright, next up, Light Ninetales. This is the other Light Pokemon I'm missing. So we'll see if we can find this. I'm not sure if it'll be a card that's actually sitting out in someone's display case. May have to sort through some binders, but we'll see if we can find it. I'll have a lot of time. Of course, I don't want to miss Soldier Boy. Alright, next up, Articuno Skyridge. This is a gorgeous card. It's probably the only card from Skyridge that I don't have that I would like to have. You got this cool building here in the background. It's nighttime. It looks all wintry and stuff. Would love to get it. Of course, this card is insanely expensive now, so I'm going to have to choose very carefully what expensive card, if any, I pick up this year. And I got to figure out what I'm going to sell. All right, another card, Alakazam EX from Fates Collide. Another card I always look at when I'm at a convention but never actually buy. Maybe this year will be the year that I actually buy it. I like it because you got Umbreon back there and you got Lugia. Those are two of my favorite Pokemon. Alakazam I don't really care about as much. Maybe that's why I haven't bought it yet, but it's still a cool card. Next up, we got Shining Ho-Oh. Another card that I'm always looking at and never actually buy. However, I do think it's time to actually buy this one. It's still not super expensive, and boy does this card pop in person if you see it. I'm going to get it this year if I can find one. All right, next up, this is a really random one. We got this Bunnelby promo from Sword and Shield. I love this Alice in Wonderland crazy aesthetic it's got going on in the background. If I just randomly come across this card, I'm going to pick it up. Also, Bunnelby's kind of a funny Pokemon. Alright, next up we got Steven's Beldum. It's a Scarlet and Violet promo. I like this card a lot. I've seen it in a few stores when I'm out looking at Pokemon cards and shopping around. Haven't pulled the trigger on it yet because I find it to be annoyingly expensive for what it is. However, I really like it, so if I see it, I'll probably pick it up. Alright, next up we got Team Rocket's Weezing from Destined Rivals. I've been trying to collect most of the Team Rocket Pokemon from Destined Rivals, and this is one of the few ones I don't have. I also don't have the Destined Rivals Team Rocket's Mewtwo, but to be honest with y'all, I don't really feel like getting that card. It's too expensive for what it is for me. Like, the artwork's okay, but it's not for me. And this one I'm not super crazy about, but it's neat, and I'm pretty sure right now it's still pretty affordable. Alright, next up we got Team Rocket's Giovanni from Destined Rivals. I like this card because you got Giovanni and all the admins there in the background. Pretty cool card from Destined Rivals. It's not super expensive. I think it's around like $30 or $40. At least last I checked. It could be more now, who knows. But I do want to get this card. I like all these people. Alright, next up we got Lillipup from White Flare. Such a nice dog. Carrying the hat for its trainer. I want to get this card. That's all I gotta say. And we got Mega Kangaskhan EX here. I actually already own this card, but based on the artwork and how cool this Pokemon is, or I should say like, well, Pokemon plural is Pokemon too. So yeah, for as cool as these Pokemon are on this card, I think this card is very undervalued, and I'd like to have a second one in my collection because I don't think it's going to stay at the price it's at forever. This is a really cool artwork. Mega Evolution is super underrated still. All right, next up we got Ethan's Magcargo from Ascended Heroes. Definitely gives me those gold and silver vibes. In fact, this looks just like Mount Silver, the in-game location of the games where you fight Pokemon Trainer Red. So would definitely like to go ahead and get this card. It's very cheap, so if I find it, I'm going to pick it up. I'm probably going to find it. All right, next up we got Team Rocket's Mimikyu from Ascended Heroes. Again, I really like these Team Rocket Pokemon. Although this one's not from Destined Rivals, I don't care. It still is really neat. You got Proton there in the background. I'm probably going to pick this one up. And this one, Mega Dragonite EX from Ascended Heroes. I'm probably not going to pick this up, y'all. I'm kind of annoyed with how expensive it is. I picked up the Mega Charizard EX from Phantasmal Flames because I think that is a generational card. I would give that card an S as far as like rankings go. I would probably give this Mega Dragonite an A-. So it's a really good card. Y'all, I don't know about the price. It just seems like it's too much for me. I mean, even if it was like $500, that'd be reasonable. But like $800, come on. But then watch, I'll come home with it and we'll make a video about it. Who knows? Anyways, those are the cards I'm hunting for at Collecticon. If you're going to Collecticon too, let me know down in the comments and let me know what cards you're going to be hunting. I'd be curious to know. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when I put out more videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.